Oh good, it's working here. Okay. Crap. Okay, good. Good. Testing. Audio testing again. Test. Yo. Good. Let's put you in that. Alright. But I do need this little thing right here. So I guess you just have to go down here. Alright, let me quickly share this to some of my if any of y'all are even up, can y'all join up? Yo. If any of y'all are even up, can y'all join up? Yo. If any of y'all are even up, can y'all join up? Yo. Why is it so glitchy? Why is the audio so glitchy? Yo, why is the audio so glitchy? Anyway, we're just making a BOOOOOONE LAB map. This is what I have so far. Just pretty simple. Might go and test it later, but first we need to do some digging. Now I need to find out where the stupid assets are. I've been looking everywhere through every one of these and I can't the heck? No. I've been looking everywhere. There's like, nope. Like, all we got is this. We got like textures, all this, the static things. But I can't. Oh great. What's wrong now? Value cannot be null. What the heck does that even mean? Look, this is my first time using Unity. Just ignore me not knowing anything at all. Okay, connect. Images. What in the world? Oh, wait, hold on. I just remembered something about the guide thing I got when I first got in here. All. Well, would you look at that? Huh? Wait, what? Why doesn't it? Wait, why doesn't? Yo. Yo, why doesn't it show it? I know value cannot be null. Will you shut up? Alright, just dang it. Give me a second. Lever, found the lever. Slider, switch. Escalator for some reason. Door, wait, the door unlock? Hold on, I need that. Well, I don't know nothing about connecting. BOOOOOONE LAB content. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, we hit the jackpot. Oh, hold on, can y'all see this? Y'all can't see this. Why is the freaking thing so big? Hold on. Let me make this less big. I hit the jackpot here. Why is it? No, why is it being retarded? Alright, good enough, but look at this. I hit the jackpot. I found it. This is all the music, the ambience. These are the elements. Well, I found something. It might not be what I want. Found it! Finally! Freaking found it. Yo, I've been looking for this stuff for hours, even before I started streaming when I first downloaded this crap. Finally. Alright, is anybody even, no. Ooh, two people are watching. What up, y'all? So I just finally found the assets that we used to actually do all this crap. I'm just figuring out what to use it for. Right now there's a lot of, like a cage, a vent cover, bottles, cardboard boxes. I don't really know even what to start. You know what? Let's start with a cardboard box. How do I spawn it in? How do I spawn in a cardboard box? What? Hold on, yo. I gotta go for a second. I'll be back. Be back. Y'all still there? Alright, I'm coming. Let's see here. Great. Y'all still watching? Let's see here. How do I? Yo, how do I? How do I? Hold on, I need to get a tutorial for this. Where is my phone? Where is my phone? How do I spawn BOOOOOONE LAB assets using Unity?
To spawn assets in BOOOOOONE LAB using Unity, you'll use the Marrow SDK to create crates and pallets.
I have
Set
to
up your
what?
model, assign it as a spawnable crate, tag it for the in-game gun, and then package the mod.
I have to what? Asset where? I'm here. I'm at the asset warehouse. Alright. Hold mod items. Okay. Freaking nope. I don't know. I don't know. Add simple. Now, how do I take this and put it into this? What? Sure, yes. But how do I take a baseball? How do I take a baseball? And how do I put it into the pallet? That's what the guide is for. I have to what? I don't have a 3D prefab mod. I'm just using ChatGPT for this crap. Google ain't help him at all. How do I place down BOOOOOONE LAB assets for Unity? Not just no assets. Hold on, y'all. You're gonna get something. What? Y'all the same. Alright, I'm in the asset warehouse. You bid back. See BOOOOOONE LAB content. Back a lot. Escalate. Ah, here we go. Then you got this, which just does all that. Other than that, this is here. We have this. I don't care. Yeah, here's Ford. Here is Ford. The original Voidwalker himself. What up, son? Okay, how do I... Wait, hold on. Let's put him in the room. Yo, we got Ford. Got Ford up in the house. Hold on, let's have him walk up these stairs. See here. Perfect. See here. Now I want him to walk up the stairs. Bam, 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 bam. Yay! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, let's put him here. Let's make him face this way. Perfect. Now, Let's see. Why can I drag? Can I like actually drag in a level? No, I cannot. I cannot drag in a level. Drag in a skeleton pirate? What is a skeleton pirate? What the? What is a skeleton pirate? Hold on, what does this look like when I actually... Wait, crap. No. Don't, what? Wait, what? Hold up, where'd Ford go? Ford just straight up left. Straight up disappeared. Ford, why are you not... Wait a minute, I have to... What? Hold on, I got a guide up. Can you guys see it? Hold on, let me give you a display capture instead. Yeah, here we go. Alright, what is with this stupid thing and always being too big? And done. Right here, I gotta figure out. No. Go down. Hold on, can I check who is viewing me? Hold on, let me check on my phone who's even viewing this live. Because right now it's not really the best. Go down. Hold on, can I check who is viewing me? Hold on, let me check on my phone. It's nobody. Who's even viewing this live? Pretty sure it's just YouTube trying to make it feel better. Anyway, spawnable crates. Spawnable crates are physical objects that have at least one rigged body and can be spawned from the aptly named crate spawner component. Accessing Bone Lab spawnable content, the mirror as correctly detected. Your Bone Lab installed locations in the asset warehouse will automatically be populated with external pallet Bone Lab content, allowing for... Hold on. I just want to... Hold on, I have to what? Here, I have this thing here. What? My head is hurting. What is this? What? Yo, I just went for the freaking spawn. Oh. This is so confusing. Okay, I spawned a Ford, but when I tested it by activating the thing, he did not appear. No, not the vehicle, a Ford. Arthur Ford. Dummy. Open the app. How do I... Found it. So there's your problem. I spawned the avatar. BOOOOOONE LAB core. Holy crap, how much of this crap could you ever possibly need? Ever. Well, you need it for the game, obviously, but... Ooh. I want to spawn. Okay, no, don't mess with that. Don't mess with that either. I want to friggin'... Alright, I am very horrible at this, but... This is my first time making a map using it. Don't blame me. Okay, let's put the Ender 22 right here. Yes, this mod will be available on friggin' oh no, wait. Alright, shut up, alarm. Anyway, this will be available on the mod.io store if I could figure out how to get that to work. Which, as you can see, if I could barely get this to work, it's pretty rare, but I don't even know how to make it a PC code mod, and I'm using PC to make this thing. Make this. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. And there is an Ender 22. If I start it and then click the little thingy button, will it appear? Why is it not appearing? Why is everything else appearing? Except for these two things and the stupid thing, ignore that. Why is it not appearing? Yeah, of course it's null. Object reference not... What? What the heck? Destroying access is not permitted to avoid running stack branch. Object reference not set to an instant of an object? What? Okay, I tried spawning a gun, and when I started it, it said it still did not work, but it did say on one of the errors, object reference not set to an instance of an object. What the... does that mean? What do you mean the most famous Unity error? It's an object error. You know what? Just tell me how to fix it! What do you mean, Unity? It's my fault for thinking this was gonna be easy, but hey. Nobody said life was easy. Neither did anybody said this will be as hard as trying to as trying to build my own PC. This is about as confusing as I ever be. How do freaking BOOOOOONE LAB, the mod makers, even do this? I've seen somebody code an entire story with no BOOOOOONE LAB assets. An entire story with no BOOOOOOONE LAB assets. Like, how much of a technology nerd do you have to be able to create an entire storyline mod without BOOOOOOONE LAB assets? Pure, your own models and everything. Get off me, stupid mosquito. Great, I'm gonna be itching there all day. What do you mean it is missing a component? It is an object! An object! The components are in the... Let's click the gun. Great spawner. Ender 22. Why is it not going? On spawn event. What does this mean? What is the difference? What is a manual mod? Wait. What? What do you mean associated zone is triggered? So you mean I actually have to go in this in freaking VR? God, I already have that much of a headache, but... Ugh. Fine. Gotta get in VR to test this anyway. There's no getting out of it. Alright, let's figure out how to test this in VR. Well, I've been testing it without my VR. Do you think it will change with my VR? Oh, well. Never mind. Grabbing stuff to play with you. Never mind. Just, how do I... What is it called? What is this? No. It says crate spawner. Ender 22. What does it need? What does it need? What could it possibly ever need? What does it need? What does it need? I've been at this for hours, and yet I don't know what it needs. Anyway, what? Find it. Right here. It's right here. Inspector. I'm looking at this through the inspector. What am I looking for? None missing. Where would I find that? Nope. Probably nothing. Stupid thing. There's nothing. Yo, there isn't anything here. I don't even know where to look. It's one I dragged from the BOOOOOONE Lab asset warehouse. How is it? No, get out. Get. Grr. Jesus. Go back. No. Yes. No. Stop. Thank you. You know what? I'm just gonna freaking delete. 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 Don't care. This is so stupid. Let's just try getting it in a... No. BOOOOOONE Lab. That is that. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, that just has a bunch of that. And then you got marrow, which has nothing. This is the one we need. Great. Spawnable. Let's try the 1911. It's a favorite of mine. It's freaking. I'll be right there. Fine, we're gonna just place it outside of the area. It's right here. Great spawner. Swim drop. Yes. No. Spawn event. What does this do? What? What? No. Yeah, I mean, I have it here. Nothing wrong over here. Should be fine. Hopefully. Why is it not? Okay, that's to. I don't need that. The crates. What? None. The freak you mean none? Hold on, look at the errors when I click spawnable. Oh, we found the problem. We just need to fix it. I found the problem. It says this method or operation is not implanted. What do you mean? What do you mean? I got this from the GitHub thing. I got it exactly where you told me to. I got the exact. Well, no, the whole version of Unity thing was kind of messed up because you were being stupid, so I had to go get the right one on the wiki. Why are you telling me all of a sudden that this is the wrong one? Okay. How do I save the scene? Save. I think I saved. What the freak? What? This object of crate spawner has been destroyed, but you are still trying to access it. I was trying to save it and I found something else. Something about the object of type crate spawner has been destroyed, but you are still trying to access it. Your script should either check if it's null or you should not destroy the object. What deleted it? What in the world could have deleted it? I literally only used shapes. The only thing that isn't a shape is this void thing that for some reason was here. You know what? I'm just gonna delete that because in all honesty, it's completely useless. Otherwise, nothing should be messing with this gun. What is messing with this gun? I have been at this for hours. I have not slept a single minute. All right. What do you mean close the scene without saving? I just close. Don't save apparently. All right. Y'all are still watching for some reason? Thank you very much. Seriously, thank you. Now, what do I do now? Reopen the scene. Wait for it to do its thing. Alright, I'm in, and it did you know, it did fun. Great spawn. 9/11. Anything else? Look at that. Oh, it's still here. Overflowing, accessing, assistant. What? I just want to make a map. That's literally all I want to do. Is make a map with a gun. That is all I want to do right now. That is just all I want to do right now. I could go to bigger projects, but this is literally the smallest thing. And yet, it's so complicated for absolutely no reason. What is wrong with this stupid... Alright, let's see what I have to do. Well, I already did that. Well, okay, I got in, and there were no extras. You know what? Fun. You wanna check it? Let's friggin' check it. Expector. Not in there. Oh, what the? Don't care. That good. That good. There's literally nothing here that is anything wrong. What is a component? How to do that? How do I put the gun in? I don't have the gun. I have the spawn crate for it, but for my son, I don't have the gun. I don't care. I just... What is zone? What the heck is a zone? Wait a minute. What is a zone? How would I be able to what is a zone? You know what? What does this say again? But how do I put it directly into the scene when all I have is the spawn crate? You have the 9/11. 1911, I mean. Please don't cancel me. So when I put it down, it don't work because it's a spawn pallet! Why don't me find a spawn pallet? Better question is why is there no spawn pallet? There's an escalator. Can I spawn an escalator? Why can I spawn an will the escalator even load in? Will the escalator even load in? I'm actually curious. Will the escalator load in? No. Not at all. Not a single bit of this escalator ever got loaded. Ever! Not a single bit of it. It gets deleted. Shut up. What do we do? Because I don't know. What is making this happen? Okay, hold on. I'm turning on my air conditioner. It's freaking hot in here. It's hot as heck in here. Does that affect? Oh yeah, that's affecting the mic a lot. God. Ugh. You know what? I might just post the map as it is. At this point, what's the point if it's not even gonna freaking. Yeah, I'm not freaking doing this anymore. I'm gonna post the map like it is. Now let's just build some more crap. Wrong one. Is it this one? Nope. So it's got to be this one. 2, 3. You know what I'm making? I know what I'm making. We gotta make it in every time we make our first spawn. Come on, come on. Just to make things like this point. Nope. Let's see. We're gonna find a small frame. Let's get a button, because why the heck not? I mean, it's a lever, but like, why the heck not? Everybody loves levers. I love levers, you love levers. We all love levers! And whoever's working at like 7:32 a.m., can you like shut up? Lever. Just go here. Just don't even go onto it. Firefly, purple stars, stars, and oh, I found the stairs. I found the stairs. Never mind that. I thought something was home. Yeah. 'Cause we got a lot of choices. Okay, that's big. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Wait a minute. Stop. Alright. They're not one for. So where are we serious? Totally. Found it.
However, the learning is they are start state. Let's look at it's not the first thing it does is something everyone then it states the right and there's a big but that's not difficult. It's very inside the first big star and big part. Why did it? After writing this highlight, now the subject doesn't have to be
Alright. Save this.
After snapping out this you can see it's on. However, this object just broke out of predicts overwrite the right overwrite. This means that this object can exist, which is pretty necessary in this job. Doing this to make the object on like in which case, exit must do since this object is of operate to the right.
Who is still watching? Because if you are, I'm probably just going to back this. You know what? I'm gonna just end the stream. You might find it under first mod. I'll probably just. I'll leave the link in the next video I make, which is gonna be Half-Life Part 3, even though Half-Life Part 2 took me a while to edit, and honestly, my hands still smell like my keyboard and mouse.